So this is a Christian named Artifactum. He made a video trying to prove Jesus' divinity and to prove Islam false. So watch till the end, Christians. You may get some knowledge and you may grow another brain cell. If I had to explain this guy's argument and the whole video in a nutshell, it would be that he used a manuscript, and using that, he proved Jesus' divinity. First of all, the argument is very weak and very fallacious because he committed the fallacy of appeal to authority, and an argument with fallacies in it is a totally weak argument and collapses under its own weight. So I don't have to refer to his argument because he committed a fallacy in it, and hence his whole video is debunked in a nutshell. Okay, I understand. You'll say, Huck, come on, show some mercy on him. You are being way too rude, exposing his whole career and the whole video, 8-minute long video, in just one sentence. For the sake of my audience, and for the sake of this guy, and for the sake of the video, I'll go point by point. So let's begin.
The idea that Jesus is God, that he was just a prophet, that the church later twisted the message, but one ancient piece of papyrus ends that claim forever. The papyrus is not from a church council. It wasn't written under Roman influence. It's a surviving copy of the Gospel of John, dated over 400 years before Muhammad lived. This is Papyrus 66, and it proves that the earliest Christians didn't just follow Jesus, they worshipped him. P66 was discovered in Egypt and dates to around 175 to 2.
Here he's actually lying straight onto our faces. The dating for the manuscript is not from 175 to 200 AD. It's from late 2nd to early 3rd century. You know what's the funny part here? He did not take the concluded timeline and the concluded dating of the manuscript. Rather, he took the dating that was proposed by the scholars. This was not concluded, nor was it fixed. They just proposed it. They assumed it. This is how hypocrite these people are.
200 AD. It contains most of the Gospel of John, written in Greek, the original language of the New Testament. And the very first verse in this ancient copy makes one thing unmistakably clear. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. The text explicitly says that the Word was God. This is what the earliest believers copied, read, and passed down. It's how they understood Jesus from the very start.
As this guy is saying, oh, this is what the Christians learned, passed down, and preserved. This claim is literally baseless. No proof is provided. And before he moves on to his preaching, I would like to inspect this manuscript more clearly. You may wonder why no Christian apologist has ever used this manuscript as a proof to prove Jesus' divinity. You know why? Because of the following problems. One, Papyrus 66 is dated from 200 to 300 AD. There's a huge gap, 100 years of timeline. And apart from that, it is 100 and 200 years apart from Jesus and his disciples as well. So if we round figure that, it is around 200 to 300 years after Jesus and his disciples. The next point would be that even if we agree, okay, it's fine, that it is reliable, but if we go on with the historians and the criteria to conclude the reliability of a text, even there, this manuscript fails miserably. Historians use the following criteria. There are the external criticism and the internal criticism. The external criticism is used for the authenticity, and it has the following steps that you need to verify to conclude that this piece of paper is authentic and is reliable and it goes back to whom it came from. First is date and location, which this manuscript doesn't have. Second is authorship, which this manuscript doesn't have as well. Integrity, original from, no, it doesn't have that as well. Medium, no. And the fourth point is very interesting. That is chain of custody, that this manuscript does not have that as well. So according to this external criticism criteria, this manuscript is completely unreliable. Moving on to the internal criticism. The internal criticism includes eyewitness status. This manuscript does not have that. Authorship, author's intention and motives. No, doesn't have that as well. Bias and perspective. Nope. Internal consistency. Nope. It's highly inconsistent. As we know, that Bible itself is a completely inconsistent book. Plausibility and common sense. This includes, does the account align with all well-known historical facts and common human behavior? Now, if we got to go deep and dig deeper in this one section, plausibility and common sense, it would be that this manuscript must align with those that came earlier, so that we can cross-check it, which is the third criteria for checking the reliability of a document, that is cross-verification. If we have an older manuscript that is way more closer to the author, then it has these following criteria in it, and then it's verified, then that verified document is cross-checked with this document, and if they both are the same, they are identical, then this document can be verified as reliable, and this document can be used. But this manuscript or any other manuscript of the Bible does not have all these. It's just blindly, trust me bro. Yeah, literally, trust me bro. So this manuscript not only fails the dating and the timeline criteria, it also fails the criteria that is used by historians to verify a document. And hence, this document is literally unreliable and cannot be used at all. And apart from that, he's also committing the fallacy of appeal to authority. He's taking an unreliable, an unverified piece of paper as his authority, and then he's using this to prove Jesus' divinity. This argument one shutters down at the very place where he commits the fallacy, and it again falls down on the reliability of this document. So this argument is literally shattered like pieces of glass. So to summarize up, what we have presented to you in this video is that one, this argument falls down right at the place where he commits the fallacy, appeal to authority. And second, this argument again falls down on the reliability of this document. So this argument fails down at these two places, and it literally makes that argument shatter like glass. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please do share this to the Christians so that they can use their brain cells which are left in their head and come towards the truth, instead of just believing in a religion that is established on trust me bro. So please share this video as much as you can, and do leave a comment below. And Christians, if you are watching this, try to refute my points as well. I'll meet you in the next video. Until then, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.